When your music needs to take a trip
to the dark side,
then Abysmal Voices and Scary Plates by Secret Samples deliver. Let's explore
the sounds of fear.
Welcome and welcome back. I'm Martin. In today's video I would like to present you two libraries that really took me by surprise. They are a niche, but they do what they do really well. It's Abysmal Voices and Scary Plates by Secret Samples. It's a new developer founded by two well-established film composers. I will talk about them in a few minutes, but let's check out what you heard in that short movie that I scored with those two libraries and some additional ones, and explore what those two libraries can add to your horror track. Let's quickly explore what I did scoring that short little scene. There's nothing too fancy going on. It's just a low note from Symphonic Destruction, same from Gravity 2, just some basses. Then I created my ghost piano from Allure and Vast on it, just to have this melody, some low booms. And then when the scene gets a little more intense, yes, pulses. Always good. And at the end, a cluster. That's it. When she realizes whatever she thought she was dreaming, I can bring this here quickly. You see, she has the chains on her feet. She's realizing something is wrong. She awakens just to realize, wow, this nightmare is real. But let's talk about the real stars today, the Scary Plates and the Abysmal Voices. So when the door opens in the movie, I just have this scratch, then more scratches, and they are so eerie. They're going so under your skin. They are really good. Then I do have those voices. Yeah, I just panned them a little to the left, a little to the right. So you, the old woman here talking to the girl. Even more voices. So, what can those libraries bring to a table? Let's start with Scary Plates. That's the library. Look how simple the interface is. You can really tell from this that experienced film composers created the library straightforward. You open it and you work with it. So you have just both plates. And what's really cool, what I did here on this one is just dry. You do have the CC1, which is the magic slider. This one is on the mod wheel. Just changing the sound slightly. Then you have the dynamics, which is the volume. It's just simply the volume. You do have your ADSR, so I bring down the release. I bring down the integrated reverb. Even this can be a cool effect. Up the release, and then yes, I can bring in this reverb. You do have compression, more or less, and you do have drive. So little possibilities, but what I really like, all of the sounds are recorded completely dry. So you can tell here on my track, I was using Black Hole, for example. On the voices, I was using even Vast on the voices. So you can see this one here, for example. So the voices do sound like this out of the box. And then just by switching on Vast, they do this. So you are completely free to shape those sounds to your likings with your existing external plugins that you use, that you know. So scary plates, yes, I used 3 tracks so I could pan them to the left, to the right, and in the middle, which gives you this always in the horror, you know, where is the sound coming from, where is the evil coming from. So yes, that's scary plates. So you have high plates, both, you have mid and low plates. Again, niche, but very, very good for what they are built for. And then we have Abysmal Voices, and here you get 3 instruments. So you always have the low and the highs, you know, blue and yellow, or the lows and the mids, or the mids and the highs. So I prepared this one here, for example, the lows and the mids. So you have down here really long samples, low voices or mid voices. Same as before, you do have the magic on the mod wheel. You do have your dynamics, which is the volume. You have an integrated reverb if you want compression and drive, but you have this XY pad, and this is pretty cool because with this one you fade between the low voices down here and their volume, and the high voices, or in this case the mid voices, and their volume. So if I now push the sustain pedal and I press 2 keys, you see I can go between them. And what's even pretty cool, let me show you this. You can record those movements. So I hit record, I press 2 keys, and then I just play with this one. Okay, and now the motion has been recorded. That's another pretty neat feature in my opinion. You know, I love to automate those things. And then here, just the lows and the highs. Again, the lows. Then I switch over to the highs. And then the last one here are the mids and the highs. So, lots of fun to play with even. Yeah, don't use them too long, too often, because yes, you see, you can get goosebumps from those. And let's quickly have a look on the website of Secret Samples. At the moment, they have 2 libraries for horror. They do have scary plates, which costs 39 euros plus VST, a very fair price in my opinion. You do need the full version of Contact, but hey, get it, really get it, it's worth it, absolutely. And then you do have the Abysmal Voices. They cost 59 euro plus VST. That's pretty fair. And here you can even see who we are. It's Johannes Riedel, German composer, did quite some stuff, and Taib Thomas, and even here worked for European channels Fox Sports and stuff like this. So those 2 guys, they know precisely what they're doing. And I think that's it from my side for today. I really just wanted to show you those two pretty cool libraries. A big thanks even goes out to Secret Samples that they sent over two NFR copies so I could play with them. I could score this little horror scene. If you're curious where I got that clip from, let me know in the comments. I might make a video then explaining you where you can get movie material to score to. And if you would like to see another video of mine, then there should be the link somewhere how I used Vocalise 3 even to score a horror scene. And really that's it. See you in the next video or on the next live stream.
Make scary music always.
Bye bye.